So, welcome Pritam to this short conversation.
Thank
And
you.
first of all, very much very a belated congratulations on your securing rank 1 in WBCS 2022.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I hope your score was 1100 plus.
Yes, yes. I also think
Yes.
so.
Yeah. Right, right. So, Pritam, we all know about your schooling from various interviews I have also seen. Your schooling, you have graduated with BTech and you was with Tech Mahindra at Pune.
Yes,
And
yes,
you joined, so you cracked CGL in first in 2018.
yes, sir.
And yes, yes. And then you cracked again CGL in 2019 and then CGL 20. So three times you have consecutively cracked CGL, right?
Hmm.
And last of all, you was working as customs preventive officer with Kolkata Customs.
Yeah, right,
I,
right.
right, right, right. So my first question is this short conversation will be more focused on your challenges, your preparation part, etc. And my first thing that we want to know from you that when did you first thought of appearing in WBCS? Because already you was employed with central government, you cracked CGL with customs as a preventive officer. You was already employed. So, when did you actually thought of giving WBCS and making a career with the state government in WBCS Executive or Police Services?
Yeah. Actually, the thing is, I haven't thought that way that I have to crack the exam. I always have the dream of becoming a civil servant through WBCS or UPSC. And unfortunately, I have crossed the prime age of mine to clear the exam of UPSC. But now I got the chance to sit for the exam as year as the uh, year for appearing in the exam of WBCS is 36. So as of now, I am 31. So I think it is the right time to go for the exam. So that's why I chose this, and the my behind this planning, the motive was to becoming a perfect civil servant, to work for the nation or society. It's a root cause behind this, and also the WBCS or civil servant is much more prestigious than any other uh, central government designations. That's why I think I have to try it.
Right, right. So that's a good objective.
Hmm.
And when did you actually started the preparation? Because you cracked 2022 one. So in which year did you exactly started preparing for WBCS?
Actually, I have never appeared for WBCS before that. Means it's my very first attempt in WBCS in 2022 itself, and luckily I have secured rank one. The thing is, uh, before sitting for the exam, I have the good knowledge of GS, general studies. Actually, while I was preparing for CGL, my general studies, I have strengthened my GS part, and becoming a CGL, and as I am a CGL aspirant, that's why my English and mathematics part, means the aptitude part, is already developed, means above average than any other aspirant in WBCS. That's why that's a means huge gain for me. And and while I have chosen to sit for the WBCS, so most 80% of my syllabus was already completed. The only left part was the optional and descriptive language paper. Even for while I was in the preparing for CGL, my English descriptive part is also much more developed.
Right.
Only lacuna is in my Bengali language paper, compulsory paper. That was that also I have prepared a bit from Anandabazar Patrika, the editorial sections, and various other Bengali newspapers to get to know what they are following while writing an editorial and any other good article. And, and at the same time, I have means the main crucial point of the exam is optional. If my optional is ready, then I can crack group A or B easily. So mainly, I have focused on optional part,
Right.
apart from my GS part also.
Right, right. So exactly, we can take that around if you have given the 2022 exam.
Yes.
So for roughly 2 years, 2019-20, you have started preparing for this same.
No, actually, the thing is, while in 2020, I was in software industry totally. So I don't have any option to prepare for the for these exams. But at that time, I was preparing for CGL exams only. So
Hmm.
as I have said that my GS is already a bit prepared. So while after coming to Bengal, actually I was staying in Pune that time in 2020. First
Right.
time I have applied for the WBC 2022. That I have filled up the form, I guess 2022 itself
Okay,
for the
okay.
WBCS for this exam. So because I have a moderate base for the for appearing in the prelims, then
Right,
after appearing in prelims, I get the much huge amount of time before mains. At that time,
right,
I have mostly dedicated myself in the mains and optional preparation.
right. So we can take that your prelims was already ready because of
Yes,
your base for CGL,
yes, yes.
and that has helped to crack your prelims as well as the six papers of GS mains. So
Yes,
mains compulsory all the six papers, and then you prepared mainly for the optionals as well as for the descriptive papers. Descriptive to some extent was also covered by CGL mains, and
yes.
that's why in Bengali descriptive. So it was a huge advantage as well as a directionally to future aspirants also, that if someone can prepare for CGL very well, then I think more or less, as you said, that 80% of the things are already prepared.
Already
Right,
been prepared. Yes.
right. So here,
Actually,
it,
means
yeah, yeah,
actually, if we try any exam, means be it state government or central government exam, if we prepare holistic, means comprehensively, all the subjects have a basic understanding of all the subjects of GS, then it will be very easier, means for like cakewalk for clearing any other exam, be it WBCS, PSC miscellaneous, be it civil service, be it clerkship, be it any other exam like NTPC and various other exams. Mostly those are the following the same kind of syllabus. So the candidate, the aspirant should have the goal to prepare holistically, I think.
right. You're exactly right. That brings us to the next point is that everyone says that WBCS syllabus is huge. The width
Yes,
is very vast, and you have to remember many things, etc., like that. So as per your, that it can be a what you suggest for the aspirants, that first prelims, then mains, then you prepare for the interviews. So that's a layer wise approach versus an integrated one. What's your advice for the candidates, because you have to retain so much of information, and there needs to be scope for revisions also. So what should be your suggestion that
Hmm.
it
Yeah,
needs to be a
means
layer wise
yeah,
approach or what? Yeah.
yeah, means from my point of view, I would like to suggest in such a way that the aspirants should prepare in comprehensive, as I've said earlier, means in integrated approach. They should not take layer by layer approach, because as
Okay.
I have already a background knowledge, that's why I have prepared in such a way. But who is a
Right.
beginner, but and who is focusing on the civil service and any other exam, the
Right.
plan should be to like prepare for the exam holistically. Like prelims
Right.
and mains should be in collaboration. Preparation should be in collaboration, and before applying for the exam, and one should have a good enough amount of knowledge about optional, means what he or she will choose, and how they will prepare for it, and
Right.
how they will write for it, and the notes should what kind of notes they should follow, the books, the already should be in a proper orderly manner, so that in any future future journey, they should not be in chaotic situation.
Right, right. So very interestingly, your cracking has two important, very important points for learning for the candidates or aspirants. That you have cracked this WBCS in your first attempt, and that's unthinkable for many guys, right?
Yeah.
So, how did you did that? Means, see, I am bringing you to one point where cracking WBCS in the very first attempt, it is just like a belief. And how do you nurture this belief, and how do you means what will be your advice on this belief particularly, rather than the preparation journey? Particularly about the belief. Should candidates believe that they can crack it in the first go?
uh, Sir, I think I would like to share one thing, that while preparing for this exam, the should means the mindset should be very positive, very very positive mannered, because candidates should not think that it is unachievable. It can be achievable in if you plan accordingly. Like, you have to means create the blueprint. Like, first, I have to cover the basic of all subjects, and at the same time, I'll have to prepare for the PIQ also. So at the same time, you are means covering the subject and also covering the PIQ. That will be enough for a candidate to achieve a single post like Group C, WBCS
Okay,
Group C also. Means
okay,
many aspirants I have seen, those who have cracked the Group C exam in the first
right,
attempt,
right,
and at the same time, if the focus optional also in proper way, then it is easily achievable. But the deviation, there is very various deviations in today's world. Like, they are following various materials, various coaching center, like, but they should have one particular one mind, one focused. The goal should be very focused, that
yeah,
it is easily achievable, and it can be done with proper manner.
right, right, right. So very interesting that many different materials which are means which is not up to date or very much fit or focus for WBCS might distract them in their journey. That's very important tagline. That brings to the next one that you have become the poster boy of self preparation.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So you said that without any, and that's a really inspiration for us also, because many of the candidates are going that way, and that's the best way. Even we suggest that that's the best way. And
Yes.
currently, you are the poster boy of self preparation. You didn't had any institutional guidance specifically for
No.
the mains for the written part, which is in itself a new, I would not say new, it's a very, very bold preparation strategy altogether. So it opens up many new ways of approaching the exam. So my question is very much specific. This on the self preparation. Means did you followed any self routine or self discipline kind of thing which day in and day out which means built step by step towards your success?
Yes, sir. I think means my plan was very target oriented, and I was a bit relaxed because I have nothing to lose, as I have already have a good service with my means with my profile. So I appear for the exam very relaxed manner. So that is a big advantage for me. But a candidate who doesn't have anything, means doesn't have any job and aspiring for this particular exam or any other government exam, I think if they have taken any institutional guidance, they can do it complete. They can if they trust that institution or coaching center, then it is very good. But for me, it was not needed. But for beginner, they can use it in a very good, very means better way, I think. And
Yes,
thus,
already you had that CGL advantage
yeah,
because one
yeah.
year of preparation was already there. Yeah, continue.
Yes, yes, and I think be it self preparation, be it institution, ultimate the thing is what you are means dedicating yourself into the study. How much time you are dedicating and how much means net time, means in the concentrated manner what you are devoting for the study or preparation itself, and that matters the most, because what you are means what you are studying, uh, be it any PDF you are getting in Telegram or any online in online blog, or be it any coaching center, and what you are reading and what you are converting in the exam, that is the view, that is the main difference for becoming a topper or achiever or become a failure. What you are reading, you have to convert, you have to dedicate all those things 80% in the exam itself. So study, while studying, you have to know the very basic fundamental of the subject, so that you don't have to study the same thing again and again. You can just add on the information from various vlogs, various sources, like for like Vision IAS PDF is there, various other coaching institute means material is there. You can add on those information, but the very basic of history, geography, economics, polity should be very clear. Be it you can come to know from any institution or any self preparation. That is the main approach.
Right, fantastic, very golden words from your end. That layer by layer accumulation of cumulative information works wonders. That's very important. So, friends, we are having a chat with Pritam Mishra, and has secured the number one spot in WBCS 2022. It is not only the number one spot in police services overall in WBCS 2022 among executive revenue, everything. So whole gamut, he has secured number one position. That's his strength of self preparation, and he is with us to share his experience. So Pritam, many of our aspirants wants to know that means they are currently there are plethora of information across the
Yes.
internet, be it Telegram, WhatsApp groups, Facebooks, etc. Everything. So, do you think that aspirants sticks to limited resources or dependable ones rather than referring to multiple ones? And means this question is very much specific to current affairs. That what resources did he used for current affairs? Which magazines? Also, is newspaper reading important for WBCS? Does it help only in current affairs or in your descriptive parts also? So, if you can throw light on these three matters a little bit about current affairs.
Yeah, I want to highlight one thing, that while preparing for any good government exam, like be it RBI grade B, be it SEBI, be it CGL, and be it UPSC, WBCS, whatever, small to big, whatever be the exam, a government job aspirant and a aware citizen should always follow the newspaper. A good newspaper, be it in their own native language, like for us, we just like এই সময় আনন্দবাজার বর্তমান প্রতিদিন whatever newspaper you are reading, and and for English like Indian Express, Hindu, Times of India, one aspirant should always follow it diligently, and it will pay dividend in in various ways. Like while you are preparing for descriptive, you already have good writing and reading ability. Means how the editorial, the eminent columnist writing their article and or column. So there is lots of things to learn from their article, and also what is going in this current scenario, like in the political scenario and in the economical and global scenario. Always the newspaper is a first hand learning resource for us. So it is a very good thing, and one should use it judiciously, and that is a good source of current affairs and descriptive paper. And apart from that, like monthly magazines are also available for from various coaching center, and various in online free resources are available. All those current affairs in very good way, like
Concise manner. Yeah.
uh, very crisp and concise way. Means
Yeah. Yeah.
categorically like what your awards, sports, and government schemes, what are going in the states, central. So a good monthly magazine is fine, and apart from that, one should follow the daily newspaper reading. And at the same time, the thing is like relevance of information. Means you have to means candidate. There is lots of information now. Means for history, you can have for ancient history, you can have huge amount of information. So you have to choose very proper manner, like what in the what they are asking in the PYQ, means previous year question of any exam, be it
Right.
any other filter, be it any other state civil service exam, and in our WBCS. So relevance is the utmost priority, because you can't learn all those information, and you can absorb all those. Ultimately, you have to deliver it in the exam hall. So just follow one particular, if a particular book, one or two books should be followed, and apart from that, for any add-on information, you can note down, and you can just glance through before the exam. But for the core material, there should be one or two book for each subject. I do think so, sir. And also like if you want to if you want to get more information on any topic, search that topic in any in internet. And like I want to know about how our Indian GDP is, what is the concept behind the GDP of India, then you can search on the GDP Indian context in UPSC. Last
Right.
edit the UPSC, then you can get a plethora of websites, popular websites, what they are giving information about GDP in India.
Right.
So there you can get to know add-on information. But if you just have the basic idea of any particular topic from any particular book, then that will suffice for this part.
Right. 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 So fantastic one, whereby Pritam emphasizes on relevant information more important, how to filter it out, and Pritam has mentioned about PIQs, which can guide you to what is relevant and what is not relevant.
Yes.
That's very important, Pritam. So I will delve something into your time management part, and this is a very interesting one. One of our aspirants has asked this question that it is a popular belief. I think it can be a belief or a myth that those who are toppers confines them, cuts them off from the world and social media, or you need to shut down yourself to strict routines, sacrifice a lot, study, and slog on for 8 to 12 hours a day, etc., etc. The list is umpteen number of lists. So, Pritam, how much do you think is necessary for one aspirant to invest for an optimum preparation of WBCS?
Yeah, yes, sir. For optimum preparation of any good exam like WBC or UPSC, you have to cut down various things. But for me, it was really not possible, because because I am a working aspirant. So I just get hardly 3 to 4 hours barely
Yeah,
to
yeah.
manage to manage
So,
all my notes and manage all my preparations. So it is not possible for me cut down from all the resource, because for official purpose also I had to use the WhatsApp, so and email and whatever be other the alternatives are there. Means even I was also attached into social media too, because I have learned so much thing from social media. Means various seniors have guided me while in the preparation journey from social media itself. So it is up to the aspirant, means how they are shaping their preparation journey. Means if it is everything everything is in the mind, I think. Means if you think that you can you means there are lots of distraction and they will affect your study, then you can do these strict steps on yourself. But if you can think that you can filter out all those distractions and you can concentrate on the full 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours or 4 to 5 hours, whatever be the means time you have in the full time into study, then it is achievable along with social media also.
Right, right. Interesting answer, Pritam. You said that you can, if you can filter out the distractions, then everything is fine. You can be associated with as many number of social media as you can. That brings in to a very interesting point that it is a common perception, Pritam, that
Yes.
uh, uh, and it is not a common perception. Means it is very natural that. Motivation is required as well as discipline is required to crack this kind of exams, be it UPSC or WBCS. I hope you will also agree to it. But uh, I think motivation too has its highs and lows. Some days you will be very much motivated. You can grasp many a things, two, three, suppose subjects, very important milestones you can achieve someday, and someday motivations can be very lows. I hope you have also passed on through the same.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So our means we want to understand that I have seen people that who suggests self motivations sessions, as well as who suggests some for someone keeps some quotes before them, morning quotes. Someone keeps photos before their study table to get motivated. What kept you motivated throughout this entire journey? Means how did you? Was it a self motivation or an intrinsic one, or you use something extrinsic to keep yourself motivated?
Yeah, for me, there is no any external resources of motivation. It was totally internal, and it is my. I have always means prepared my mind in such a way that I have to prove myself. Means whether I am capable or not, because everyone of around our means us is the have the same talent, I think. And
Right,
how you are executing your talent, that is the main thing. And if me and my friend has the same IQ, and I do think in the same way that I have to prove myself, I have to get a right service, right job that will suffice my need, my future aspirations will get benefited from it. That is the main key criteria of my means motivation. And apart from that, I have also talked with many seniors who have also passed through the same journey, so their preparation journey have motivated me as well. And apart from that, I haven't followed any motivational speaker. Those are available nowadays in the YouTube or any other social media
right,
platform. But they can means candidates can follow, means can follow them. Means it
right,
is in the mind of the candidate, means how they can get motivated. Means their parents hard struggle to get success is also become a good motivational source for the upliftment in the society also. So that is a scenario. It's based
right,
on the scenario with what we are trying to get.
right, right. So, Pritam, many of us would like to know from you one subject in mains compulsory paper is Indian economy. And we have seen in prelims that the weightages are increasing day by day, as well as I hope in mains also it will increase as years go by. So, what was your more or less the outline of your Indian economy preparation?
Uh, really, sir, it is a very interesting and important subject for a means a bureaucrat or civil servant. If you get if a means if you want to aspire for a good bureaucrat or civil servant in future, economy is very important. And what you are means what is concerning our country, as of now means if we daily read our newspaper, like share market is falling and then again rising. There is a bull and bearish market is there, and various other things, and how the uh, Trump's means duty planning is affecting our Indian economy. Those things candidates should know, and the very basic things because of the means financial point of view, like how our GST is calculated, how income tax is calculated. They should also know these things. So for means preparing this subject economy, one should have the good understanding of basic. Like they should follow means they may follow in NCERT economics, NCERT macroeconomics, to be precise. And apart from that, a good number of books are also available in market. Like people follow Nitin Singhani economics, Ramesh
Right.
Singh, Vivek 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 Kumar Singh is also there. Means majorly UPSC aspirants follow their notes. Shriram IAS. These are the prime resources for preparing this subject. And also uh, that you have to scroll through the Google News about economics, like Financial Express. Just scroll the like what like RBI is decreasing the repo rate. Means these are
Right.
the very crucial point. Means they can also get to know about the economy and our current scenario, and also it will be helpful for the exam perspective too.
Right. Right. Very right. That in Indian economy, apart from books, one has to go through the current news also. Very important liner. Next one, Pritam, we have more or less come to the near the end of the session, and this question will be on over preparing some topics. I have seen while training aspirants that people who like as many aspirants like certain subjects, for
Yes,
example, and they tend to over prepare. Have did you also suffered in some subjects such as syndrome?
yes, sir. I have also means this is a very tough thing. There is a very thin line, I think.
Yeah,
Like uh, that's why I have always told aspirants to follow the PYQ, because I have sometimes means my favorite subject was history, Indian history, modern history bit. So uh, we sometimes while preparing for the subject history, we go beyond our sub syllabus. Like various resources are there to plenty of resources are there for this particular subject history. So I think we don't need all those. Uh, that you have to PYQ concentrated. You have to prepare means the preparation should be in the PYQ concentrated. A particular line is there. A good number of books are also there, like Sonali Bansal, Poonam Dalal. There are very much information are available. Apart from that, I don't think the candidate should to prepare up too much extent for this particular subject, for any particular subject. Like people used to follow means candidate used to follow the quality subject very broad manner.
deeply.
Lakshmikant is a much needed book, I think. But
Yeah,
apart from that, I don't think you have to overemphasize. Don't overemphasize any particular subject. You should
right.
always have the balanced approach, because uh, in the 800 about in the 800 marks of GS, each subject, if you score 140 in each subject in each paper, 140 into 4 is the 560 is good enough number in a standard paper.
Right,
So
right,
prepare and means focus, prioritize every subject in equal manner, I do think.
right, 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 Pritam. And you have come, you have traveled a lot of journey, means a lot of interesting journey as well as your preparation journey. I see everyone has their best and the weakest areas, and be it the first boy, be it the last boy. So
Yes, of
I
course.
am asking our first boy that what has been your have you able to in this your journey also there must be or there might be some weak area of yours also in the
Yes.
preparation part on the preparation part. So my question is not what is your weakest area. My question is was you being able to identify what is your weak area within the first 3 4 months of preparation.
Yes, sir. Like I have already identified that in such a way that I always know, I have always known myself that optional is my very weak part. Means Achilles heel in my overall journey. Uh, so that is really a concern, a really bit of concern for me. And strong part is aptitude and GS papers is very. I have because I have scored I think 580 plus 585 five around number in the GS part. But
Okay.
for the optional, I have as I have identified. So I don't I didn't give huge amount of time in the optional. I know that it will only cover 400 marks, and if I overemphasize on this particular subject, then it will hamper my other means other 1200 marks also.
Right,
So
right.
I have taken a very balanced approach. Means I will have just means target was to clear write all those questions in the optional in the exam hall. Whatever marks I will get, I will get. That is my prime concern.
Right, right. So, aspirants, a very important thing which Pritam has highlighted is that you need to have your trump cards right. Means
Yes.
you need to understand that out of 8 or 10 or 12 sections, which are your trump cards, and try to score maximum in those because everyone cannot be a champion of all the sections. That's
No, no, no,
Pritam's
possible.
advice. Yeah. So, Pritam, the last one is that.
Yes,
Uh, See, there is a current WBCS exam dilemma. Means it has
yes,
been
yes.
delayed for umpteen number of times. Many times notifications came, but due to unforeseen circumstances, it has to be delayed. And we still don't know when it will happen, but surely it will
No.
happen. That's
Yes,
what
it
the
positively, positively.
yes, it will happen surely. And whenever it will happen back to back. I hope so
Yes,
because 2024, 25, and we will delve into 26 next year. So,
yes,
amid this dilemma, it is very much important for the students to keep continuing their regular preparation journey, regular focus, and keep themselves concentrated, which is very hard, easy to tell or recommend, but very hard to follow.
hard to
So,
execute.
yes, yes. So, in this kind of situation, what will be your words or of advice to our aspirants?
Yes, yes, sir. I have always told the aspirants that the aspirants should have the various other paths, should also open various other exam. Like they should also prepare for central based exam and any banking exam side by side. Because hard focus to go on civil service may hamper their journey in the long run, I guess. So apart from that, means candidates, if a younger aspirant, there is that not that much any obstacle for any younger aspirant keeping the eye focused on the civil service, but who are in the verge of like uh, 27, 28 in the 2030, so they should also always have the backup option. I do think so. And exam will happen, I guess. And when the exam will happen, they will like you said, like 25, 24, 25, 26 exam will happen in back to back, and very hard competition is there also. So, like they have to prioritize, like means how their family is supporting them. That is the main concern, and at
Right.
the same time they will have to get themselves motivated in the throughout the whole journey. So I do think the backup option of any other exam is a very good plan for any aspirant.
Right. So, Pritam, we have spent a very good quality time spending 40 minutes with your words. Those were really golden words for future aspirants. And wish you a very successful career.
Thank you, sir.
And we will continue to keep relations with you.
Yes, of course. Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Pritam. Have a good night.